Well, I got a couple of these quote-unquote ammo crates. Actually, they're utility boxes for anything. And what I like about them is these are a lot stronger than you'll see the Sterilite, Rubbermaid, even plastic bins. These won't break. They can hold some weight, probably like 80 pounds, I believe it is. They're not exactly like waterproof all the way, but they do have like a gasket around here. Like if it rains on this, the water shouldn't get inside. But if it got submerged in water, even though it's got a rubber gasket, water is going to get inside. So what you could do, if you thought this thing was going to get water in it, you could put like a real tiny 32nd of an inch hole down there in the bottom and let the water drain. But I'm not doing that because these aren't going to be outside. One other thing is they're made in USA, and I'm tired of these plastic bins that keep breaking. Now, one thing that's a little screwed up with some of these plastic things, I don't know about this one though, is they get subjected to UV rays, and that screws them up, you know. So basically, they call it an ammo can, but is it an ammo can? I don't know. What I'm going to do though, you know, really it's just a case guard. So what I'm going to do is give it a shot of clear, because not a lot, but just to protect it from UV rays. Not that I intend to keep this outside, but that can help it out. This is just double hide clear from Rust-Oleum. I'm not going to put a lot of it on there, but I figure it's better than putting some of that 303 UV protectant on it, which will wear off pretty quick. I'll leave the label on one and off the other. So what I'm going to put in here is some of my stuff that I work on cars with, and this is great for car parts. It could be for ammo too, but I personally think the metal ones are better for ammo. But if you have this outside, like here, these are different sizes. These are the same thing. They're called ammo. It's case guard, right? I had these outside. They're under the carport, but they're on a bench, and they get kind of, you know, water splashed on them from the rain. You notice everything in here is nice and dry. That's my motorcycle primary chain, this sprocket. This is Loctite 271 thread locker. Some motorcycle spark plugs, filter. So nothing gets wet inside. Now, like I said, if you had this in a boat and it fell overboard, and you went, and you went to retrieve it in a stream or something, it would be full of water. That rubber gasket is not going to cut it, but it does help. It does help. It's just not 100% watertight. But the other thing is, I've seen so many of these plastic boxes that you buy, they fall apart, especially due to degradation from UV rays. I know, like the Rubbermaid totes, those are pretty good. They'll hold up pretty good. But they're not cheap, and they also don't come in these handy different sizes. Some of the totes are kind of big. To me, these are better. These are more stackable. Like this is not going to be stackable on that, but these are stackable on each other, and these of this type are stackable. They all interlock. And the handles on them, the handles on them are real strong. You know, these, you know, like I said, you can put about 80 pounds in this stuff, so you can fill it up with like steel car parts and stuff. No problem. This is good, like say for instance, if you have stuff inside your shed, you can mark on the side of it, you know, Jeep parts, El Camino parts, motorcycle parts, whatever it is, and you could put what's it, you know, what I like to do is put just a piece of masking tape, mark it, then put a piece of clear tape over the masking tape so it really holds on there a really long time, and mark what's in it. Or you could put like Christmas stuff, Christmas bulbs, because these will be protected good from the moisture because of that gasket. And maybe your Christmas stuff might last from year to year too. That's another thing. So, but again, made in USA. You know, about time. It's MT. Actually, it's MTM case guard. And you know, I mean, this is not necessarily for ammo. It could be for anything. But I personally think if you're going to use ammo, one for ammo, you think you're better off with the steel ones. They're 100% steel, but these aren't bad too. They can handle the weight.